Okay, Effie, we had a question from a potential customer, and they wanted to know if the hybrid orbit and aerofoil systems were exactly the same except for the handrail.
Sure. So we've got the two systems, the hybrid systems we call them. This one would be the aerofoil handrail, which is 116 millimeters wide and it's 55 millimeters high. And this is the orbit handrail, which is a 70 millimeter diameter circular handrail. In essence, the two systems work the same, meaning that they use the same principles of the strength of the handrail. The aerofoil system can span wider spans when it's fixed between walls or between corners than the orbit system. So in essence, they're very similar, and as such, you can choose either of them. I'd say the main difference between the two, except for the spans that they work with, would be the way that the posts work. So if we needed vertical posts in the aerofoil system, the posts sit behind the glass. They don't cut the glass as such. So if we take an example of a post, then it would sit in this fashion behind the glass, and from the inside the post is, some people call it ghosts away, means it doesn't always stick out as much. With the orbit system, then we have a circular post. Let me get a circular post. So we have a circular 55 millimeter diameter post, and this is an example of a curved orbit system. If the post was to sit, then it would sit in the same line of the glass, and therefore the glass would need to stop and start from either side of the post. So that's basically the difference between the two systems. They're both hybrid systems, meaning that they use the strength of the glass in a certain direction, and they have spans that they can span, and that's it really. That's the difference between the two.